Game Trailers Game of the Year Awards 2006. Best PC Game.
2006 wasn't the most high-profile year for PC gaming, but the platform still delivered some great games in the genres it does best. Some of these titles may even be enough to make console players jealous. Although they may not want to admit it, some things are still best played on the PC.
Battlefield 2142.
Critics might consistently use the phrase more of the same to describe the first-person online war in Battlefield 2142. But the game does so much right, it's really not much of an insult. You pick a side and a kit, fight it out in massive online battles in a futuristic landscape to capture control points or blow up your enemy's monolithic floating fortress in the new Titan mode. The balance between vehicle and infantry combat is great, and so is the feeling that you're part of a huge team, but still making a difference.
Company of Heroes.
Gamers have been fighting the good fight against the Third Reich for years, but after your 20th World War II, you may start to lose enthusiasm. An all-around excellent game like Company of Heroes can stir that virtual patriotism. This real-time strategy game lets you zoom in on individual skirmishes or zoom out to get a grip on your supply line. Whether you're playing solo or online, this game's merits always shine through.
GTR 2.
About as close to the real thing as you can get without spending $100K, GTR 2 sends you to driving school to get you acclimated to the demanding realism and more than capable AI drivers. The satisfaction you get from taking the trophy in a hard-fought technical race is great, but it's even better when you pull off a win at the finish line online against 24 or so other drivers. GTR 2 is reason enough to buy a racing wheel.
Guild Wars Factions.
The new Guild Wars is a balanced online RPG that's easy to get into and play without dedicating your life to it. World of Warcraft, we're looking in your direction.
You've been on your computer all weekend. Shouldn't you go out and socialize with your friends?
I am socializing, Artard. I'm logged on to an MMORPG with people from all over the world and getting XP with my party using TeamSpeak.
I'm not a Artard.
Featuring strategic combat that puts an emphasis on skill instead of grinding, massive player versus player battles, and no monthly fee, getting into Guild Wars is almost too easy.
Half-Life 2, Episode 1.
How do you follow an act like Half-Life 2? Well, if you're Valve, you go back and pick up right where your sequel left off, challenging players to deal with the effects of their previous actions. The game is you working with a partner and constantly impresses with artificial intelligence, physics, facial animation, and flat-out awesome gameplay. In fact, the game is so good that even the optional commentary is worth checking out.
And the winner is Company of Heroes.
No game can be everything to everybody, but Company of Heroes comes really close. Sterling production values and a great sense of scale complement the streamlined, strategic gameplay in the best possible way. If you think you've seen it all in strategy games, pick up Company of Heroes and then stick your foot firmly in your mouth.